आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव।
Azadi ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
The day of 5th October is the birth anniversary of freedom fighter BajiRaut. He was merely a 12-year-old boy when he fearlessly stood in front of a bunch of British sepoys, denying them service. BajiRaut was born in 1926 at the Nilkanthapur village in Dhenkanal, Odisha. Son of HariRaut, Baji was a boatman and volunteer of the PrajaMandal in the Dhenkanal State. He was responsible for the task of keeping vigil on the movement of the state police and troops at the NilkanthapurGhat on the Brahmini River.
On the night of October 10th in 1938, a number of policemen and soldiers tried to force him to take them across the river in his boat. The 12-year-old boy refused to do so and told them they were enemies of the people. A soldier struck him on his head with the butt of his gun and his skull was fractured. Despite his serious injuries, he raised an alarm and warned the villagers about the arrival of the soldiers and policemen. He died the same night due to excessive loss of blood. The bravery and patriotism of young BajiRaut has been immortalized in the poem Boatman by the famous Oriya poet Sachi Routray.
On the day of 5th October in 1938, in Kerala, a serious and violent confrontation took place between the British armed force and freedom fighters at Kadakkal, a village about 48 kilometers north of Trivandrum. The arrest of some state Congress workers provoked the people very much. The situation of the area was already tense due to the exorbitant toll collected by the agents of the government from the market at Kadakkal, though its intensity was not so hard as in the nearby markets of Kallara, Pangode area. The state Congress workers of Kadakkal exhorted the people not to pay the toll. Also, they obstructed the sale of liquor.
On 29 September, the protesters stormed the police station in the area and the small police party sustained injuries. In view of the alarming strength and fury of the mob, the police temporarily withdrew to Kotarkara. The people had already seized the guns and swords kept in the station.
On 5th October, 2 platoons of military arrived at the area and suppressed the agitation with an iron hand. 13 houses were set on fire by the police and military. People were mercilessly beaten and tortured. Several cases were framed against the leaders and participants of the movement.